Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're gonna do another random greed mode run. I thought greed mode was really fun last time. And we're gonna be Eve this time, which I think is pretty good. As long as we can get like an early spirit heart, then that's awesome. Or, now that I think about it, even if there's red hearts, like we could, if an enemy drops a red heart, like let's say we get old bandage, hurt ourselves with razor blade immediately with the same number of red heart containers, and a red heart drops. We'll enter the Whore of Babylon state, but picking up the red heart won't exit us from the Whore of Babylon state until we enter and then, or exit and re-enter this room. Or rather, until we exit, just in case there's an enemy in the shop somehow, which I don't think is possible, but, you know, could have some degree of relevancy, I suppose. Ooh, a little dicey there, but we made it through. Some interesting dodges there. I think, yeah. So we'll look out for items that could possibly swing that for us. But, I mean, the big deal is obviously if we could just get a deal with the devil like Abaddon and put ourselves in a situation where, you know, we don't have to worry about getting taken out of the Whore of Babylon state at all, yet still also erase the problem of not having very much HP. That would be good. This is not our final wave. There's also, there's kind of like an added strategy to be had here of hurting ourselves early so we can get Dead Bird. Dead Bird is not really an amazing item, but it's not horrible. And a little added punch here early in the game would actually be pretty nice for me to ensure that we can get through these waves without taking even more damage. Although if we take damage, we're going to get the Dead Bird anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. If there's an urgent item on here, we'll buy it. If there's not an urgent item, we'll get a key first. But actually, I think... Okay, let's get real here. I'll get closer to the microphone. Let's talk about this. We do want pretty much everything here, but I think you start with pay to play. It gives us a little bit of money. In fact, it actually gave us enough to buy blue cap. Now, hilariously, now we don't have the penny necessary to get inside of our shop. Or sorry, our item room. But we will get it. And also picking up the blue cap is pretty valuable here. Now, we'll just step on that. We can get into our item room, and we never need to buy a key. So by spending 15 cents early, it'll save us 4 cents per item room, which is like 30 cents over the rest of the game. So in a way, I almost see that as like, maybe even a little bit better than buying the quarter for 15 cents. It's like getting the quarter for free, which is actually pretty meaningful here. But basically, they got free keys almost for the rest of the game here. Our damage is going to be slightly better as a result of blue cap. It's not an incredible pickup, but it's pretty useful. Maggie's bow is interesting, and I'd say largely probably pretty good here. I'm going to check out this curse room. And we get a bomb, so we're just going to leave. For 3 cents, we're not going to get anything, and in fact, we're probably not going to get anything for the rest of this floor. I guess we're fighting Ragman again. You know what? I'm gonna submit to the temptation. I'm gonna use Razor Blade to make ourselves a little bit stronger. The hope being that we can get Dead Bird up there to do some passive damage, and we're not gonna get hit again by Razor Blade at least. We'll just stay in this room with Dead Bird for the deal with the devil boss fight. There you go. Now the damage is gonna start to be real. Obviously a little bit underpowered right now, but that's, I mean, it's the first floor. On an average Isaac run, you're underpowered on the first floor too. Polycephalus is not really that bad of an enemy. First floor or second floor. I can't be too bent out of shape about it. And now hopefully, I mean, we got 2 extra HP on this floor already, which is really nice. Even if we're principally looking for damage, getting 2 extra HP is good and allows us to have a little bit more fuel for trading. This is a weird one. I think you take Satanic Bible, use it, and then pick up the nail. It's so weird, it just might work. It puts us down in the Whore of Babylon state. It takes all of our HP, but it puts us down in the Whore of Babylon state permanently with a damage upgrade that is reliable. It's a little strange and a little aggressive, but I kind of like it as an item here, and I think it gives us the best chance to get to full health later. Ouija board is pretty bad here. Halo is actually really good, and we stay in our Whore of Babylon state. Might as well look at what's in here to plan. I don't know, man. Tell you what, let's just head down. Pop this, get ready. Remember, the nail is a speed down. The damage up's nice. We're going to be doing a ton more damage than we were doing last time. And I know people are going to be like, why did you even take Satanic Bible if you're just going to take the nail? It's a little subtle because I didn't talk about it. I'm not assuming you're stupid. A lot of people probably saw this, but we wouldn't have had the HP necessary to grab the nail unless we took Satanic Bible first. So it was kind of a weird play where we had to take an item that sort of turned out to be useless for us in order to get the nail. We could have done it in reverse order, by the way. I just figured the damage bonus from the nail means more than the fact that the hearts from the one are demon hearts as opposed to spirit hearts. Ignore the cat. We're having fish for dinner. Whenever you have fish for dinner, the cat thinks that it's the only animal on the planet that eats fish. You gotta feel bad for the fish. It's like nature's French fry. It's, you know, everything eats it. That doesn't really make any sense. But I want a t-shirt that says, I'm nature's French fry. Okay, 24 cents. We're just gonna stick it out here because we already have the damage bonus. And, we might as well kill these other enemies with the damage bonus available to us rather than... Okay, dead bird. This is actually a little silly. Why? You're not gonna aggro Peep when you're standing right next to him? It makes sense to me to do things this way, and I don't think that it's easily disputable, so... the other thing is, what are we even gonna get from our shop? I mean, we could get Hive Mind if we wanted to. And we could get Speedball if we wanted to, mostly to contribute to a Spun transformation, I suppose, but they're both pretty non-essential as far as shop items go. So I think we might actually just say no to both of them. But it is going to be hard for me to say no to either of them, actually, because we could buy both. I really, really like both of them. If we get the Guppy transformation, we're going to be kicking ourselves for not getting Hive Mind. And if we get 2 more syringes, we're going to be kicking ourselves for not getting Speedball. So maybe we should take one and hedge our bets. And if we're only going to take one, I think you take Speedball. You know, extra shot speed will compensate for the shot speed down that we got from Blue Cap. Nothing there. Extra... Might as well check this. Let's try this. Extra speed will compensate for the speed downgrade that we get implicitly from using the nail. Although we already have that compensated for. Based on the fact... We don't need that, actually. Based on the fact that we have Whore of Babylon at all times. Kind of a bunk floor, honestly. Bad deal with the devil. You want in, cats? You got 2 seconds. It's up to you. You want to be out there in Fishland, you go to Fishland. I'm closing the door. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, Explosivo is a great item. So is Magic Mushroom. And I'll take that even though it does cost me the Whore of Babylon state immediately. As much as I... Oh, or does it? Because we can actually... Well, it does, but... Does it forever? Possibly not. Dude, I'm telling you, these things they've been paying out on greed mode super quickly. I don't know what's causing it, but it's been happening. Oh, absolutely. Basically a free use here. We can get a random trinket effect. I think you reroll all of these, so let's throw a bomb down. And then we get the 9 volt, which I think is good enough. So we'll use this again, then grab this for another charge, and then come back down here. And I guess we might as well at this point check this out. Pandora's box on the depths. I have no idea how it works in greed mode. It gave us Coat Hanger. So good because of Explosivo. Pop this and get going here. It's so good because of Explosivo because the more we shoot, the more bombs we're going to create. And that's really, really going to stack up nicely against late game bosses. This one's starting to get there. It hasn't gotten there quickly, really. Well, I mean, we're on like the 3rd floor or something, so it hasn't been too slow. But it's getting there, though. Taking 2 hits on that wave is pretty embarrassing. But we're only 1 more wave away from getting another nail charge regardless. Oh, I actually thought those would be like pins or something there. Okay, you are basically dead man walking. As soon as you get hit by an Explosivo shot, you're not long for this world. Now, do we go pick up another item? Or, like, try for a reroll or something? Ooh, lucky us. Or do we just go for the boss fight? As you may expect, I'm pretty much just going to go for the boss fight here. I'm getting back into greed mode. Again, please don't take that as, like, a portent that every run from this point onwards is going to be greed mode just because there were 2. But there might be the occasional greed mode that shows up in our future. For now, I'm just enjoying the chance to say, you know, hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to steamroll you again. 'Cause your run is quite so greedy. And your items are not needy. Doesn't really make any sense, but it rhymes. And I find that in a song, making sense is way less valuable than your shit rhyming properly. We still have one more wave. We might as well do it. And it's the same enemy over again. This would be a really... Oh, never mind. It's the same 2 enemies over again, except this guy wasn't here on the last one. I'd really like to get a decent deal with the devil this time. And Krampus is what Krampus is. I mean, you're gonna have to fight him on your run at some point. It might as well be now. Krampus's head, absolutely not. Let's come in here. I don't want to invest too much in the reroll, but I don't feel like a 1-up or Mom's Purse are that valuable. Don't feel like Blue Map's that valuable. Don't feel like a range up / Mom transformation is that valuable. Alright, well we basically spent 1 item trying to sort that out. Oh, that was bad. So I don't feel like a genius about that. At the same time, I also didn't want to play the Judgment, because we're basically paying like maybe 8 to 20 cents for an item that we don't know what it is. The bean is pretty bad in our situation right now. This is a weird one, because we don't really want to take either of them yet, but if we get a reroll, we may. I think... Do we have a battery charge? No. Interesting. I think you still want Skinny Odd Mushroom more than anything else here. Also gave us the Fungi transformation, which sadly gave us HP. I didn't realize... I guess we did get Mini Mush, right? Or, sorry, Magic Mush, yeah. So now we might as well take the HP upgrade. I still think Skinny Odd Mushroom is the right choice. It's just going to take us out of Whore of Babylon for a while. So this floor may actually be a little tricky. And that's the rub. As Eve, sometimes you find yourself in a situation that's harder than the situation that came before it as a result of your own mistake. But it is my own mistake. Now we have the damage from the nail, at least. Hopefully, excuse me. Hopefully we can get a deal with the devil that actually allows us to spend some HP on the next floor. Or on this floor, I should say. We kind of been striking out there. I've been taking a lot of damage in these waves. And that's what happens when you can't stay on top of them, right? It's like you go to your first day of class and they're like, hey, you got like a bunch of required readings for this class. And then you do like the first 10 and you're like, it feels good, I'm on top of things. And then something gets in the way and you're like, oh, I don't need to do the required reading tonight. And all of a sudden it's been like 3 weeks since you've done the required reading and your professor's talking about, you know, SQL queries and shit like that. And you're like, wait, what, SQL queries? I didn't read that. Where did that come from? How did I get into this great big bloody nutshell? I think you take Mr. Dolly. Oh, and you take Synth Oil next. Even though I actually feel like it might be pretty good for us to as well consider taking Bomber Boy, because there was like a stone chest and some other opportunities to use bombs in there. But assuming we even get the money, which I actually think we can, or we should, I think that this is the right call. Synth Oil is just too good. Takes us closer to Spun. I mean, if we went out of our way to take Speedball, we should absolutely take Synth Oil, which is a much better item. It's like a Skolex? Yeah, okay. I gotta be honest with you, I know earlier I said this run was balling out of control. I'm starting to think the realm of balling is well within control right now. And that's bad. We want to ball out of control. God, Skolex is so fucking annoying when you don't have the ability to get in there for, like, super huge guaranteed damage. This is what we want, is him to do that attack more often, but he does it, like, once every 4 or 5 cycles. Well, now he's doing it forever, just to piss me off, I bet. There we go. We took him out. And finally, at least it's not double Skolex. Single bloats will actually get fucked pretty hard by Explosivo if they don't jump that much. Oh my lord. This is actually complete horse hockey. Don't jump! You gotta be dead. Okay, that was really tough. No. No opportunity to trade for a deal with the devil there. That's real shitty. Oh, you want in, Tomo? Hey, buddy. There's nothing going on in here. It's just another Isaac run. We're gonna take Synth Oil. Can't get anything else, so don't get too attached, I guess. Down to the next floor, a little scared. Doesn't look likely to get back in the Whore of Babylon state. Number 1, I think, is fine as long as our range holds. Yeah, our range is pretty good. Little Steven is okay. Get a strength card, which I'll probably try to use on this floor. And I don't really love any of these, but sure. Let's just pop the strength card right now. And if we pop the strength card, we're pretty much committed to just going on all these waves at the same time, basically. Did you get a Spirit Art from that one? That is extremely lucky. There we go. Now we got the damage bonus from the nail. Should be a little faster to kill enemies, but Whore of Babylon is a larger, it's a larger draw, I'll tell you that much. Really just gotta stick like one Explosivo shot on each enemy here, and this is over. Whether they know it or not. For a second, I was like, that's bullshit. Dead Bird had an Explosivo shot stuck on it, and I was like, I'm not taking damage from that. If you hit me with that, we're gonna have some words. Last 2 enemies, probably? Yeah. Okie dokie. Still hate these guys. That has not changed. The same way that, you know, Dre still takes his time to perfect the beats and he's still got love for the streets. That's me with Bomb Flies. The B-O-M-B. Still B-O-M-B. Still A-N-N-O-Y-E-D, if you know what I mean. Alright, we're going hard on this. Honestly, the Dark One is a much easier boss. Whoa, where did you come from? Still, the Dark One is a much easier boss fight than 2 bloats. But that wasn't our boss fight at this phase of the game anyway. That was our boss fight to get the deal with the devil. So, got a little bit more of a window there. White Pony is super annoying. Case in points. Land some Explosivo shots and don't let him teleport. No, that's not going to happen. Oh, actually, we did get 2 off there. They just kind of blended in, so I couldn't see. Well, it's hard for us to die as a result of 9 volt and 9 volt in the nail. Triple Stain. It's actually probably going to be easier than the double Stain we're likely to face on the next floor, as a result of the fact that double Stain happens on a room that is like totally stuck on all sides, beset by skulls and fires and bullshit. Okay, where's one of you? Thank you, I appreciate that. Shoot at whatever one will have us, honestly. Oh, that was a ballsy move that failed miserably. Describes most of my college dating life. Yeah, that's it. Keep doing that attack. Explosivo's gonna get you. Gotta take Ceremonial Robes. I don't think we have an interest in Book of Belial. Just doesn't do anything for us. We can reroll our stats, but I think we don't want to pay for the privilege of rerolling our stats. Don't need Mini Mush. Look, the D4 is fun, and it has been a while since we used the D4. So let's give this a try. And that just gave us the ability to buy everything from our shop for free. I don't know why. Oh, now it has. It gave us the ability to buy one thing from our shop for free. You know what that was? That was 404. Very strange. We'll reroll ourselves. Now we're Beelzebub. We got chocolate milk. We're unbelievably slow. Almost unfathomably slow. We're going to try to reroll these into a battery charge. Oh, we can stomp. There's a battery baby. That's not a battery charge, but it is a battery baby. Well, that was really good. Sure, I think we buy battery baby. Whoa, wait. We got number 2. Poop on this guy. We got continuum. Yeah, you gotta buy battery baby. And then go poop on this thing. A little bit more money. Poop on this thing. I really want a battery charge. Cracked dice is pretty good. I still want a battery charge, though. This is, like, not nearly good enough. We need a better run for the next floor immediately. I mean, car battery's pretty good. Oh, there's a second secret room over here. It's not actually any good at all with the D4 now that I think about it. Got another black card out of it. That's something. I don't want to use Dice Shard. It's more valuable a little later. Just reroll into a fucking battery charge, please. Oh, we got one. Okay, reroll it. No extra transformations, but we got money equals power, Dr. Fetus, Infestation 2. I can live with that. You know what? I figured, yeah, Dice Shard that. Now we got Champion Belt, too. Is this run workable? Yeah, but we're probably not going to just stick with this. That would be a little lame. We also got rid of the nail. Whether or not that's a good decision, I have no idea. Let's see how much damage we're actually doing here. Well, we were lucky in that we don't have to worry about donating at all. It matters not. Honestly, this is a pretty bad Dr. Fetus run. Sure, the technology shots that come out look funny because of rubber cement, but we're doing next to no damage. But Infestation 2 on rooms with a lot of enemies it's hard to pass up, and the Super Greed or Ultra Greed fight can have a lot of enemies. And they got hot bombs? No, just fire mine, but still, not bad. Found a secret room, apparently. Apparently, there's also an enemy left alive. I have no idea where. Okay, we're immune to explosions as well. I mean, this one's looking more and more attractive, which is why we have to re-roll it. We just got spun. I think we have marked. No, we don't have marked. We just have tractor beam. Which adjust is not meant as a diminutive term. It's pretty good, but it's kind of lacking a little bit of punch here, and I think maybe Libra is a cause of that. Not the cause, but a cause. So let's re-roll this again. We'll still keep spun. Okay, we got Tech X. Oh, we gotta go Chaos. Even if we never get to buy anything else, you gotta take Chaos. Double this. Don't take a luck down. You're better than that. Reroll again. We got Leviathan. We just gave up Tech X, and you know what? I'd do it again. Because I'm an idiot. Looks like we got a Thame as well. But I'd do it again mostly because, you know, every D4, D100 run can't be Tech X. Otherwise, when you pick it up, you're basically just picking up Tech X. That was a ton of damage. It's like my new favorite way to fight that boss. I'm a little surprised we didn't get any hits out of this, but okay, if you're gonna hit me up here so we can get maximum Athame damage. Our deal with the devil here is we've really struck out on those so far. We're pretty lucky that the D100 D4 combination pretty much exclusively gives you gold. Yes, mother. Oh my god, we got soy milk ipecac. We can't. It's just not. It's not functional. Now this is interesting. I don't really know what it is. It's like Tech 2 Dark Matter Cursed Eye. Oh my lord. We gotta luck up those. We got like PhD. Maybe a lot of teleporting here? I don't really know. Let's see how our damage looks. It's not like we can reroll it anyway. Tiny Planet's a factor here. Looks like a long run, that's for sure. No sad bombs. It didn't take that long to kill Greed. This may take a while, though. I gotta admit, my lasers make me a little uncomfortable from time to time. Mostly as a result of the fact that it resembles a broken penis most of the time. This is gonna take a while. Do I regret the rerolls? No, I mean, if you regret one, you gotta regret them all, right? I don't think that's in the rules, but I'm gonna act like it is. Okay, we got some kind of Virgo invincibility. Oh, and Midas Touch! That's actually pretty useful. Try not to lose so much money! Okay, so when we get hit, we're getting in there for Midas Touch. That might be our saving grace here. Still got some rubber cement action here. I just realized we actually have Nod Leaf, so if we stand still, let him come over here. He's gonna heal, like, more than I'd like to admit right there, but still, come on over. He's not quite getting close enough. It's making me a little ornery. This is gonna heal him. There you go, there you go, there you go. You got the rotation. How is this not hurting you more? Try to get enemies to walk into us. Please? No, you don't understand. You're supposed to walk into us, turn into coins, and then give me the ability to do much more damage to him. That's alright, stand still. We got it. We got him sucked into the web. It's the value of Strange Attractor. Please come closer. Thank you. Alright, yeah, that's it. Just keep walking your way up here. The kid could get used to this. I guess he's never gonna touch the wall. So this is a good situation for me. You alright? You seem to have a problem with your flatulence there. Well, it's probably the most boring way to win a greed mode fight that I could ever imagine, but it's definitely getting the job done. Thanks a lot, Nodleaf. I would never touch my keyboard and put this run into jeopardy. I think we found the world's greatest exploit. All you need is a very specific combination of items and then to get greed trapped in the corner. No problem. Right, Tomo? Now we sit here and wait. Probably like another 30 seconds and then he's good to go. I have nothing but faith. Mostly mathematically, because there's like literally no chance for him to do damage to us as long as I never touch my keyboard again. He's treating us as if we're like an immovable game object, when we are actually the player character. Lucky us. Hey, give as much money as we can for basically no reason. Maybe in Afterbirth Plus it'll matter. And that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.